Hello students, welcome back to my channel. This is Harsh and today we will discuss exercise 2.2 intro. So let's begin. Our very first topic is relation. Relations. We already know what is relations, and in this video we will discuss how to represent relations in arrow diagrams. Okay, so let's begin. The definition of relations according to NCERT is a relation are from a non-empty set are from non-empty set from non-empty set A to a non-empty set B, A to non-empty set B is a subset of the Cartesian product, is a subset of Cartesian product is a subset of Cartesian product A cross B. A cross B, the subset is derived by describing is derived by describing a relationship between the first element and the second element. The relationship between first element and the second element of ordered pair and of ordered pair in A cross B. In A cross B. Okay. The second element is called image of the first element. Second element is called image of first element. Okay. This is a very long definition and let's read it out. A relation R from non-empty set A to non-empty set B is a subset of Cartesian product A cross B. The subset is derived by describing the relationship between the first element and the second element of ordered pairs in A cross B. Second element is called image of the first element. Okay. Relation is a type of fraction in two sets. Okay, where the first element of a set is called domain and the second element of the other set is called image of the first set. Okay, pause the video to note it down. Okay students, let's take a few example of relations in form of arrow diagram. Okay, consider a set A which has consider a set P equals to ABC. This example is given in your NCERT book. I am taking from NCERT book, and Q is equal to Ali, Bhanu, Binoy, Chandra, Divya. Ali, Bhanu, Binoy, Chandra and Divya. let's see how to present these two sets in form of arrow diagram. Okay, what we need to do is create two oval type circles. I am making this oval a bigger one. So what is our first set? It is P set, and the elements of P set are A, B and C, and Q set elements are Ali, Bhanu, Chandra, sorry here Binoy, Chandra, and last one is Divya. And how is the relation form? This is Q set. We need to find out P cross Q. Okay, the total number of possible relations. First of all, let's see. A is connected with Ali, Bhanu, Binoy, Chandra, and Divya. The same thing is happening with B and C as well. Okay, B is also connected with Ali, Bhanu, Binoy, Chandra, Divya. This type will make a mess, so I'm erasing it. Okay, I'm just drawing a single line for these A. Okay, so what is A, B, C and P and Q set? Ali, Bhanu, Chandra, Binoy, Divya. Our first set is called domain, and this complete set is known as codomain or range. So what is difference between range and codomain? The only difference between range and codomain is known as the complete Y set. Okay, the Q set, the other set, which this set is called codomain, and the image of the P set is known as range. In this set, the range and the codomain is same, because each and every element of the P set has the image in the Q set. Okay, students, remember this is domain and this is codomain. Okay, and this is often known as domain, and the connection of an element with the second set is known as image. This is the image of a element from the P set to the Q set. Okay, this is known as image of an element in the Q set. Okay, and this is domain. I'm again saying this. Okay, students, this is very important. What is codomain, domain, range and image? Okay, now let's have a look at the definitions, but before, pause the video to note it down. Students, let's have a look at the definition of domain. What is a domain? The definition of domain given according to NCERT is the set of all first elements of the order pairs in relation R from a set A to set B is called domain of relation R. Let me write it down. The relation set of all first elements of ordered pairs in a relation or from a set A to set B is called domain of relation R. relation R. Okay, so let's read the definition of domain once again. The set of all first elements of ordered pairs in a relation R from a set A to set B is called domain of relation R. It means that the set of all first elements in a relation is known as domain. See, I am representing domain in a form of arrow diagram. Okay, let's consider a set A. This is set A and this is set B, and the elements present in B are D, E, F. Okay, our this first set is known as domain. This is domain. Okay, and A is connected to D, B is connected to E, and C is connected to F. Okay, this all elements of A set is connected with B set in a relation. Okay, our first set is known as domain and the second set is called codomain. The complete set is called codomain. What if the C set doesn't have any image? It means that our codomain is D, E, F and image is D and E only. Okay, now let's have a look at the definition of codomain, but before that pause the video to note it down. Okay, now let's see the definition of codomain. I have already told you what is codomain, and if you want to know what is codomain, move to rewind the video of 10 seconds. Okay, and you can see what is codomain. I have given the example of codomain. Now let's see what is definition of codomain according to NCERT. The set of all second elements in relation are of all second elements in relation are from a set A to set B is called the range of relation R, is called the range of relation R, range of relation R. The whole set B is called codomain. Set B is called codomain of the relation R, of relation R. Note that range is students, note that range is a subset of codomain. This is very important point. I am underlining this. Okay, now let's see what is definition of codomain. In this lines, definition of range and codomain is given. Okay, now let's read out. The set of all second elements in relation R from a set A to set B is called range of relation R, and the whole set B is called codomain of relation R. And note that range is a subset of codomain. So what is this saying? It is saying that image of second set is called range and the whole set is called codomain. This much. There is nothing long in this. Okay, pause the video to note it down. Students, now let's have a look at the important points. Okay, important points. our first point is a relation may be represented algebraically either by roster form or by set builder form. Note that relation can be represented in set builder form or roster form. Our second point is an arrow diagram is visual representation of relation. An arrow diagram is visual representation of a relation. Now let's have a look at the first point, which is relation can be represented in set builder form or roster form. It is saying that we can present a relation in set builder form or roster form. Our second point is an arrow diagram is the visual representation of relation. This is not important point, this is a basic point. Okay. Now let's have a look at the seventh example, but before that pause the video to note it down. Okay students, our seventh example is let a equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Define a relation R from a set from A to A by define relation R from A to A by R equals to xy such that y equals to x plus 1. Okay, what we need to do, our first part is depict the relation using an arrow diagram. Depict using arrow diagram. Arrow diagram. And the second part is write down codomain of n range of R. Our second part I'm not writing here, I'm doing first part at the moment. First of all, let's find out what is relation. Relation is given x is related to y such that y is equal to x plus 1. Okay, and the relation is defined from set A to A. Okay, in roster form we will represent it as, students note that you can use this equation to find out the relation. Okay, when we put input 1 we have the output 2. Okay, 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 and when we put 5 we have 6. We can't put more than 5 because the relation is defined from set A to A and the maximum number which have in set A is 6. Okay, I'm again telling you how to define a relation. In this equation we have to put the value of x and which is 1. Let's say x is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 we have 2, and same I have written here, x equals to 1 and y is equal to 2. When put x is equal to 2 we have y 3 and when you put x3 we have 4y. The same is happening here. Now let's draw the arrow diagram. So what is arrow diagram? Arrow diagram is visual representation of a relation. Let me write down the sets: 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, 1 is related to 2 and 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. That's it. 6 is not related to any of them. Okay, now our second part is tell what domain, codomain and range of R. So our first set is domain. This set is domain. I'm not writing here. I'm writing here domain is, this is also a set and this is also a set. Domain is a set, and if you write domain in roster form we have 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is domain. Okay, and what if we write codomain? Codomain is this complete set. Okay, and what about range? Range is 2 3 4 5 6. Do you know why we do not include 1? The only reason behind this is that 1 is not the image of any of the element from the A set. Okay, now let's have a look at the eighth example and the last, no, not last, eighth example of this exercise 2.2 intro. Students, let's have a look at eighth example, which states that the figure 2.6 shows a relation between the sets P and Q. Write this relation in set builder form and roster form. And what is domain and range? I'm writing eighth example. We need to write the relation in, write relation in set builder form, set builder and roster form. Roster form. Okay, and our figure is, I'm drawing figure here. Okay, the elements belonging to the P set are 9, 4 and 25, and elements belonging to the Q sets are 5 3 2 1, 5 3 2 1, minus 2 3 5, minus 2 minus 3 and minus 5. We need to define a relation between P to Q set. From P, this is P set and this is Q set, and the relations which are defined are 3 and minus 3, 4 2 and minus 2, and 5 to 25 and minus 5, and there is no relation with 1. Okay. I have created a mess, I know. Students, if you look carefully, how are these elements interconnected with each other? If you see in the P set, the P set is the square of the Q set. Okay, let's see. 9 is square of 3 and minus 3. Okay, 3 and minus 3. We have 9 square, and 2 and minus 2, the square is 4. And what about 5 and minus 5? The square of 5 and minus 5 is 25. Okay, now let's write this relation in set builder form. Solution, first part, set builder form. In set builder form we will write it as, sorry, I've written 1 again and again. r equals to x is related to y such that x is square of y, and x belongs to where x belongs to p set and y belongs to q set. Okay, this is how we represented the set relation in set builder form. Students, remember to put this curly brackets inside the relation. Okay, so what does this mean? We have written down x y, so x is related to y such that x is square of y where x belongs to p and y belongs to q. The x is belonging to the p set and the y is belonging from the q set. Okay, in roster form we'll write it as roster form. The second part is roster form. In roster form we will write it as 9 3 9 minus 3 because 9 is linked with 3 and minus 3, and next 4 2 4 minus 2, and last 25 5 and 25 minus 5. This is how we have represented roster the relation in roster form. Okay, don't forget to put the r equals to here. Okay, now see what are domain and range in this relation. Okay, domain is this complete set and the range is the image obtained from the p set to the q set. 5 3 2 minus 2 minus 3 5. Remember, this is not the image and range. Okay, and the codomain is this complete set. Okay, now let's have a look at the ninth example and last example of this intro. Students, let's have a look at the ninth example. Let a equals to 1 2 and b equals to 3 4. Find the number of relations from a to b. Find number of relations from a to b. We need to find out number of relations from a to b. Okay, students, remember that Cartesian product is not the number of relations from a to b. There is difference between Cartesian product and number of relations. Okay, and the formula for finding out number of relation is 2 to the power n, 2 to the power pq, where p is the number of elements belonging from the a set and the q is the number of elements belonging from the b set. Okay, this is the formula to find out number of relations. I am writing here total number of relations. This is the formula to find out total number of relations. Okay, now let's have a look at the solution. Now we are familiar with this formula. Let's find out total number of relations from a to b. 2 to the power 2 into 2, because the number of elements in a is also 2 and b is also 2. So what does we have? 2 to the power 4. And what is 2 to the power 4? 2 to the power 4 is 16. Okay, this was our last example of this exercise. Okay, students, let's find out a cross b in this. Okay, a cross b. What is a cross b? A cross b is 1 3 1 3 1 4 2 3 and 2 4. Okay, our A cross B is 1 3 1 4 2 3 2 4. So let's note that this total number of relations which we have is the subset of A cross B. This is very important point. Total number of relations is subset of A cross B. Okay, how many relations we have formed here? 1 3 1 4 2 3 2 4. How many are these? 4. Okay, these are total 4, and you can also write it as equals to 2 to the power 4. Okay, because each of the set has only 2 elements, that's why I have written here 2 to the power 4. Okay, this was our intro of exercise 2.2. Okay, and in next video we will do exercise 2.2. Students, if you like the video, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit like button. Thank you for watching the video.